It's the Mary Jane podcast. This episode, right? Because about 8 years ago, it was legalized in Canada, right? Before, when it was illegal, they would lock certain people up. It wasn't as bad as America, but they would still incarcerate you, especially if you had a certain amount, if you had a record, or if you're driving and they searched you, maybe they might throw it away or give you a ticket or maybe lock you up, right? But before it was legal for a person of color like me, we were paranoid a lot because there was something called racial profiling. And the weed aroma, cannabis thing, was an excuse or, for them to kind of harass you and investigate you. Cannabis, weed. So now they can't really do that because it's legalized and it's not illegal. But when it was illegal, they would use that as an excuse to harass especially black males, right? Because I'm going to be straight up, in the culture, especially hip hop culture, cannabis is promoted a lot. It's been promoted from the jazz times and even in reggae music. So it's a easy target to target the black community. When it was illegal, this made a record for a lot of young people. So if you got caught with marijuana at a young age, it would screw up job opportunities for you if you had some type of record with cannabis. Now that it's legalized, everybody's benefiting from it commercially. People who are scared to say that they smoke cannabis or associate themselves with cannabis, now they're all right. It was the black community, aka urban culture, that popularized cannabis. I know there's the hippies and all of that, but it's really urban culture that popularized cannabis through the music, like Snoop Dogg, and the list keeps going, right? Rick James, he loves his Mary Jane, the list goes on. But it's always been my community that's been targeted the most, and other minorities, but especially the black community. They would use that as an excuse to investigate, to profile, to do a whole bunch of things. But now it's all right. You know how much people got locked up for marijuana, right? And I guarantee a bigger percentage is black. I'm going to be straight up. A lot of my people got locked up for cannabis because it was an easy target, an excuse to find out about other things. So they would use that against them. If they found you with the cannabis, especially in America, damn, you're going to give up your friends, you're going to give up Tom, Dick, and Harry, and saying that you're just going to give it up because you don't want to go to prison just for marijuana. So they would use that, obviously, against a lot of certain. So before when it was legal, was it better? No, not in regards to the law enforcement, because law enforcement was harassing people. They used it as an excuse. Sometimes you're paranoid if you're outside smoking, looking for the police. You always have to look for the police when you're smoking, right? I know me, my brother, like people might say they don't care, but you always have to look kind of around. Oh, is the police around? Are they gonna bother me? But then it became paranoia because years after, they didn't really care about the weed. It was lax. Like, we didn't even know. The police probably was told not to really bother people for cannabis. Probably for a good 10 years, they're told not to bother people for cannabis before it was legalized, because the laws wasn't that bad in Canada compared to America. You could still get in trouble, like a ticket, and you got to do some type of community service if you don't fight it. But it wasn't like America. But the excuse is, if they used it as an excuse, the aroma, and then they would say, oh, you smell like weed, and after they stopped you, and if you have anything else, they're gonna find it, right? So legalization just helped stop the profiling. That's it. It helps stop the profiling, the stress of looking over your back for law enforcement trying to, lock you up for cannabis. It's ridiculous. Right now, everybody's making money off of it. It's not stereotypically just black people all of a sudden, but we ain't benefiting off of the industry. In Canada, we ain't benefiting off of the industry. I tell you that. As much as before, when it was legalized, they used to stereotype the Jamaicans of having the weed, and other people had it, but it was stereotype. It was a minority type of thing. You see, I don't even see a minority with a dispensary in Canada yet. Nothing. I don't see any black person in Canada with any dispensary, any type of organization that gets support. You see what happened then? Right? They see the money, they take it away. Yeah, we don't benefit off of it. That's why I don't support dispensaries. I don't really support dispensaries, man. That's desperation when we really want something. Because guess what? My community ain't benefiting nothing off of it. The same community that's been promoting it the most. The same community who they targeted for cannabis for years. Now guess what? We ain't making any money off of that. Right? So when it was illegal, it was better for the black market people. Black market's still making money, but when it was illegal for the black dealers, right? It was better. It was better for them. They're making money from it. All types of people was coming to them for weed. But now, dispensaries, all that crowd, what was scared to go to the so-called ghetto or go to certain people, they just go to the dispensary now because they're more comfortable with that, right? People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. That's what's going on. They feel more comfortable now going to the dispensaries, and I can't blame them. You don't really want to go to a certain hood or in the street and pick up anything. In a way, it's more safe now because I can't really say it's controversial, but at least you know who's giving you it, and if anything's wrong with it, you could come back to the government and sue their ass if anything was wrong with your kush or whatever, your dry shit, right? But now that it's legal, it's commercialized everywhere in Canada. You need a lot of money to even have a license to even sell anything. You basically have to be rich. It's only good because they're not bothering you, they ain't profiling you. Everybody was getting harassed, but mostly minorities, aka black, because that they're still profiling black people, right? Especially men. So they used that as an excuse before, smelling the aroma, pull you over, stop you on the street, harass you, and if you got any dirt on you, they'll lock you up. It was an easy breezy for the police, right? And finding out about all this corruption, I'm not surprised that's what they're doing. But people, please subscribe. This episode is, before it was illegal, before it was legal. Before it was illegal. Holy, before it was legal. You see? You mess up, I mess up, man. I mess up.